Hello, everyone. Sorry for that. Thank you for joining us tonight on this eve before Thanksgiving. We can restart with our little wooting because, well, you know, that's just fun. So it's always a party at Patchworks. Let's get this party started. Woot, woot. Welcome to our Aurifil Color Builders Club for November 2021. We are flying solo again, and we have a really fun night planned for you. And I have all the toys to play with tonight, so I am super excited. We have maybe a shorter program tonight. Feel free to jump in. I have the comments in front of me that I can type in and respond back to you, and we'll see if I can keep up with all the good stuff. So today we are talking about our Aurifil Club, and I'm just going to grab those papers. So we have here our beautiful brown threads, and if we go and look here, I can probably even show you what our threads look like here. So we have some beautiful brown threads here, 3 colors. And you know, brown is sometimes overlooked as being not a fun color, but it's an awesome neutral, and sometimes we just need those neutrals. So we have 2312, 6010, and 2360. Beautiful, beautiful. We have some great fabrics here as well. And we have our pattern, which is the ping. Oh my goodness, I need to have had to look at this. So I think, is this an anteater? Is that a fancy word for a fancy anteater? I probably should have done my Google check on that. So that is the pangolin. All right. So let's take a peek at what the pangolin looks like. So this is, see, ooh, I have all the toys here. So pangolin here, and we have, same with the 3 colors. The embroidery pattern that you'll be getting looks just like that, and this is a really good one. It has those nice scales on them. Oh, little reptile guy there. So he is located in Africa and Asia, is critically endangered, and we have the population of unknown how many there are. And the pattern shows him just like this. So we have the tans and creams, and then we're adding in just a few of these other colors. And of course, you can choose the background of your choice. Now, for club members, you are going to also be receiving email information on how to go about construction and a quilting plan. So I like to follow along with those quilting plan videos. We are going to be constructing ours as a larger quilt, but it's really cool to see how you could individually do these. And one thing that I want to point out to you as well is that you can see in these quilted samples, if you haven't paid attention before, that the edges are a little irregular. And that's not a problem. If your edges come out irregular after you're done quilting or before you're ready to put it into a larger quilt, you can just trim it up to the size that is appropriate. So it's so exciting to see all of you who have joined us. And I've looked back over on our chat, and I see that we have many of you joining, and hi to everyone and happy Thanksgiving to all of you as well. We have been playing along with this, and with it coming up before Thanksgiving, I'm once again a little bit behind the times and don't have my pangolin prepared for you. But I do want to share with you some of the great work that you've been doing, and I even saw some last-minute additions to our patchwork party for your paper piecing samples. So let's take a peek to see what you've all been up to. So we have, let me see if I can get behind here. Oops, let me go this way. Okay, so Jackie has been working with all the embroiderers, and she's the one who does our embroideries for the store, which is super awesome. And she's going to be putting her embroidery blocks with her grunge Aurifil sampler, or Aurifil color builders, as alternating 4 patches. And this was Lastman's Cross River Gorilla. She is also making each of the blocks in 2 different colors. So she's using grunge for one of them, and then she's starting with the solids that we provide in our monthly pack. So amazing, amazing job. Love what you've done, Jackie. Kathy has finished. She just uploaded this today, and look at her gorilla. She has given him some really great shading in there. She also shared with us her wild dog, and I just love the texture of how that all went together, and with the pale blue sky behind him, he is just standing in the summer sun looking to go on the hunt for his lunch feast. So that is our fun little story for our paper piecing for the month. You will want to make sure that if you're printing from at home, that you make sure that your scale, this is always important, that you're at 100%. We had, I know I print these in black and white for you because I want to make sure that when you're ironing it, that you don't transfer the color to your fabric, because that would be really bad, especially if you're using a light background. But when you're printing, you always want to make sure, maybe I should look at this overhead, that your inch mark lines up with an inch. And you probably can't see that quite so well right here, but you do want to take a ruler to that to make sure that your space, that it matches perfectly. Okay, so that is our paper piecing tip. Also, as you're putting these together, you will want to make sure that when you're joining them, you can use tape. We only have one that's joined today, right here. You have your C1 and your C2 that go together. But otherwise, it is a little bit simpler than some of the other months that we have seen, which is fabulous because, well, this is the holiday time, and so thank you so much, Cassandra, for making sure that we did not have a crazy complicated block this month. So we'll get that email out to you with the sizes as well as the embroideries and paper copies. All of your club materials are ready for pickup on Friday morning. We are closed tomorrow, of course, for Thanksgiving, and then we open at 9:30 on Friday. We're open from 9:30 to 5:30, and then on Saturday, we'll be open from 9 to 4. Some of you have been asking about what exciting things we're going to be sharing with you this weekend. And so we're so excited that we're going to be open this year to spend it with you. We've been working on a couple things. And you can see here the super cute pillow that I shared with you yesterday that Lisa had put together. And this is Polly Penguin. She whipped together some kits for us so that they were ready to go. And so you're going to have all of the fabric that you need, as well as the special editions, because this is from that Zootropolis book. And so the penguin here in the original quilt has balloons, but instead Lisa put on a scarf and a cute hat. So she's including in it a scarf. I'm going to sneak this here. She's including with it a Santa hat, a winter hat, and scarf elements for you. As you can see though, this is only the hat and scarf. So you will need the Zootropolis book if you don't have that already. And in the Zootropolis book, you have 32 adorable fusible animal appliques and more that you can make into full-size quilt. You can also make individual pillows. And something that we've seen some of our customers do is take a single animal and dress them up in several different ways. So this is so versatile. We still have the full quilt hanging in our shop, along with kits if you had wanted to jump in and make those. So the kit is $29.99. It takes a 14-inch pillow, which we have here, and our pillows are $7.99, so that's a really fabulous price here for that pillow. And it's a really soft poly down pillow. So those will be available in store on Friday. We've also been working on a couple other things, and you can see, let me see if I can get out of the way here, back behind here, if you look at the back of the store, we have timber gnomes. We are turning this into our flag banner at the front of our store, you know, where we have our welcome banner hanging outside. So this is just a fun 24-inch panel that has a 4.5-inch border with cute little cornerstones. Crazy simple. We need to go ahead and get this quilted and put a little sleeve on it so we can hang it outside and get ready for that winter months. So we have this available in store as well. The inside panel is only $8.99, so that is a fantastic price while supplies last. It also comes in flannel if you're looking to do something cozy for the inside. All right, the other thing I want to share with you is that we will be having on Friday and Saturday 30% off all Thanksgiving fabrics. So if you wanted to make a table runner just like this Trafalgar from Tabletastic, you could do that and you could save 30% on your fabrics. We do have the Tabletastic book in stock, which is written by Doug from Antler Quilt Designs. And I don't know if Doug's still watching, but hi Doug, I saw that you jumped on earlier. Thanks for joining us. And he didn't know that we were going to be pushing his book, so that's super exciting that he got to see that in the background maybe. The other thing I want to share with you is a super quick hack if you are wanting to make one of the fun table runners, or not table runners, tree skirts. So you know I'm all about, have done a lot with the June Taylor Quilt As You Go tree skirt, which has the template in here. And let me just grab, I didn't have one down, I don't know why not, but we're going to quick grab a batting. So this is that pre-printed batting. This is if you need a tree skirt done quick. And I think we found a way to make it even quicker, yet looking super fabulous. So this works really great with our fat 1/8 packs. You can use 2 fat 1/8 packs in order to get your 16 wedges that you need to go on there. Of course, you can buy yardage. You can also do fancy things where you strip piece them. You can do Bargello-y things. You can do all sorts of really crazy stuff. But today, I want to show you this fantastic border print, okay? So we're going to go up front first to see this. So this is an extra wide, a tablecloth width, and it's elegant. I have it with the traditional green and red with gold accent and cream. I also have it with the red and silver, okay? Super cool. Of course, if you just want a nice wide tablecloth ready to go that you just need to finish off the ends, it's a 54-inch piece here. We have that in stock, but this would make a great wedge. So let's look overhead how this might work. And we'll push this guy out of the way here. So of course you would want to press everything. But if you line this up, okay, I'm not going to actually cut this here because, well, I suppose I could. What we're going to do is we're going to take our tree skirt template here, and we're going to find where on this piece, where on this stripe we want to line up, okay? So we could line up at the bottom and have a little bit more cream. We could move it up, okay, and just have a little bit here at the bottom, and then we would essentially just bind up to the edge here, or you could go even a little bit higher if you didn't want any cream at all on the bottom. Do you see what I'm doing here? Now, if you're going to leave this double layered, which you absolutely could, you would just want to make sure that your border is coming out at the exact same spot, in which case you want to stick a pin in to make sure that it hits at the same spot. Okay? Does that make sense? Let me grab a pin to show you. And this would be the same concept if you were doing a kaleidoscope or something. Okay, so I poke it in here, let's say on the metallic stripe, and now I'm going to do it here. Yes, that's good. And I can do it here as well. It's actually lined up perfect how it came off the bolt for me, which is very unusual. I'm going to spot check here. So I'm putting it in that metallic stripe and it came right there perfect. Okay, so you would want to make sure that that is, that works just like that, okay? And then we're going to line this up. Where do you think we should go? I think we should come right here. I'm going to line up the stripe on the top of the snowflakes here. Maybe we'll make it easier on ourselves. We'll go right here. Okay, so we're going to line it up right on this metallic stripe. I'm going to make sure the mat is underneath us completely. Always a good thing. And then when you're using a plastic template like this, you want to not cut right on the template, but you're going to line this up right here. Okay, so you'd line this up right on top. So you'd be cutting on your plastic edge here. And then you could turn it and do it on the other side. Now you can see, I'm just going to move this down, that you're going to have a little bit extra fabric. So it might even make sense with this extra wide one here to cut off this extra so you can save this 20 inches of the inside to do for a different project. So you would want 2 yards of this, one of these fabulous borders in either the red and green or the red and silver. You would take 1.25 yards of any 45-inch wide fabric for the backing, because you're going to be stitching and flipping as you go, so you can prepare it just like that. And then you can even use the bias binding on a roll and just be super, super quick. Or you have enough fabric in here if you had, with your excess, if you had wanted to go ahead and turn that into bias binding. Now, with you having a circle, it is super important that you use the bias binding. And if you're going to be doing the bias binding on a roll, that is, let me look at my sheet here, you would want to use 6 yards of the bias binding on a roll as a substitute, and we have it available in all sorts of different colors here in the store. So 2 yards, tree skirt, bias binding. We are going to have fabulous, fabulous pricing on our tree skirt in store on Friday and Saturday while supplies last. So you're going to want to make one for yourself, one for your friends. This is actually a really great Christmas gift to be giving people. And when I had gotten married, what was really fun, I got a Christmas quilt from one of my cousins. And it was her tradition that she gave a Christmas quilt every year, because she said, you know, so often you worry about, you know, outfitting a house with pots and pans or the everyday essentials, but then you roll around to the holidays and you never have anything for decorating for that first year and beyond, and especially if you have traditions. So it was super cool that she was able to start that, and for us that we had our very first Christmas decorations from her. And I know that many of our customers also have the tradition where they make either Christmas wall hanging or tree skirt as the signature gift that they give for a family member's wedding. So something to keep in mind. Couple other things came in this week that I want to share with you. We have the magic clips. Ooh, aren't these cool? We have them in the small, extra small, and mini. Now, the thing about a magic clip, and let me bring this up here to see if you can see this a little bit better, is it's like a Wonder clip, but it is flat. So it has the metal edge and it is flat, so you can sew super close to it. And it has a 1/4 inch and a 1/2 inch mark on it, so that you can line things up accordingly. The small has the 1/4 and the 1/2. The extra small has the 1/4 and the 1/4. And the mini has the 1/4 as well. So it opens wide, lays flat, and is surgical grade stainless steel. The pack of 12 is $16.99, no matter which size you get. You do want to make sure that you do allow an 1/8 inch between your needle and the clip, but that is just a super cool gadget. I know this isn't new to the market, but it is newer to our store. And we also have magic pins in stock. I know I was talking about them a few weeks ago, and we do have the fine in stock. We are still waiting on the extra fines. And these have the comfortable grip handles, and they also are heat resistant, which is super nice. So this particular one, the quilting pin, is 1 3/4 inches, and the extra long is 2 1/4. So we have those in stock. We got in a new book, which is the Annie's Jelly Roll Quilts, which is 8 creative quilts using 2 1/2 inch wide strips. And then bonus also includes matching mini quilts for each design using 5-inch squares. So that's really fun. And these are value priced at $9.99. So we have a few of them in stock on our book wall. I am going to make sure, for those of you that didn't get an opportunity to watch last night, to see the offerings for Aurifil Club for next year. And this is for next year, we are going to be offering the 50 weight in variegated, which is a beautiful thread collection. We are going to be offering annual pricing as well as monthly subscription offers. The price for the year is $399.99, and that includes your box of thread, a little pack of fabric, and the patterns. And this year the patterns are going to be appliques for the flowers that they are representing. It's a traditional design, traditional wildflowers, that is all being designed by one particular person. And it is just going to be beautiful and stunning. The whole quilt is not available for viewing at this point, so there is still a little bit of a mystery, but I know it is going to be beautiful and gorgeous and all cohesive to go into a planned project. All right, so let me take this away here. If you were looking for that to sign up for next year on the website, it is available right here. And let me show that to you because you probably can't see it while I'm talking here. You can see it on our website, patchworks.com, and Aurifil Color Builders 2022. We should have the subscription option live on our website by Friday, so that is the goal, to have that available. So essentially with this Aurifil Color Builders, you're getting 2 months free if you sign up for the year. So that is super, super, super exciting. Also, when you enroll in the Aurifil Color Builders, you do save 20% on Aurifil thread every single day. So that's really exciting. Do we have any questions on anything tonight? I'm standing here right at the computer to be able to see. I see that I have a couple requests for projects that I've shown you. I'll follow up with you with that, and yes, we'll have it waiting for you. So that's awesome. Thank you so much for watching along. I have a couple more show and tell to show you that is not Aurifil related before we close tonight. I know it's a super short program on this holiday week. I hope that you have some yummy food that you're going to be having tomorrow, or maybe even tonight or this weekend. My sister is picking up food for us, so we're having a little bit smaller gathering with me and my sister, and I'm super excited for what she has in store for us. We might even do some quilting along the way tomorrow. All right, so here, Cindy, she whipped up some oven mitts super quick, and she used the cotton batting as well as the Insulbrite and quilted these up super quick. Great job, Cindy. And then I thought I had something else to share. I must not have saved it. Okay. So if you are not a member already of our Patchworks Party Facebook group, I highly encourage you to join that. You have to request membership just so that we make sure that we don't get spammed by the crazy internet trolls. And so just answer the 2 questions that I know you're not a robot, and then I will add you into our group. We have great show and tell that we share with each other, and you can also ask questions there. If you prefer to do it in a closed forum or get the opinion of some of your Patchworks friends from there, if you have questions on borders or technique or programs in the store, things like that, I invite you to join. I didn't ask you a trivia question today, so I probably should do that. So we will have one exciting trivia question today, and we have a sample pack of magic pins to give to one lucky person. We'll be doing that drawing on Saturday morning, and we will randomly draw from anyone who gives an answer. And the question is club related. So this year in our Aurifil club, we are doing the 40 weight beautiful threads. And the question is, for the Aurifil Color Builders 2022, what is special about the kind of thread that's going to be featured? So is there a word in there that is special of what thread is going to be featured? And take a hint, it's not solid. So good luck to all of you for choosing that. And yes, Renee, Lynn, you got that right. Yay! So everyone make sure to enter in so that you have an opportunity to win some of the really fantastic magic pins that have been all of the rage that I just finally caved and decided we needed to bring in because lots of you have been asking about them. So before I let you go tonight to either prepare for your Thanksgiving feast or do some more quilting, does anybody have any questions for us? I'd like to thank you for joining us. I'll be monitoring this feed along the way, and I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule for watching us on our unusual night on an unusual topic with me crazy at the reins. So I appreciate you. I'm thankful for you. Happy quilting, and we'll see you soon.